Welcome back to another video. So in this video we are going to look into how can we share our private repository of GitHub. The problem which we might face while giving access to private repository, and we don't want to make our repository as public, right? So but what we can do, we can add the collaborators to our private repository, so we can share with the supervisor, we can share with the friends, colleagues, and the manager or the recruiting company. But the issue is that can be so hectic that you have to add so many friends and the recruiting company and the managers to your repository. Or for example, you have to add the multiple collaborators, so you have to add each one in your repository. So what we can do is we can use a third party, because GitHub doesn't provide any such service to share the private repository. We can use a third party tool or the software to share our private repository without adding the collaborator. So we can just share the link of our repository and the repository will be accessible. So let's test that. What we can do is test private repo, right? So we can make it as public repo, private repo, right? So we can add a readme and we can create a repository. So it is creating. So yeah, there is the repository. So if I share this link with someone, so let's say I am opening the incognito, so if I test this, it will be inaccessible to me. You can see page not found or 404 will be visible to you. You can see over here. So this repository is not shareable with this link you can see in the browser, right? So what we can do, we can use a third-party tool which is called GitFront. You can just type the GitFront and you can see over here the console.gitfront.io, right? You can click this, you can sign up or sign in. If you haven't made already an account, you can sign in. Sign in is just as simple as 2 clicks, or right? So you just have to give your username and email, and the email will be sent to you to verify your account. That's so easy. So what we can do is we can just add the repository. We can just copy this link over here and we can paste it over here, and it will the name is taken from the URL, and we can just name it as GitFront, right? So if I add this repository to my GitFront account, you can see over here, right? Now then there is an error you can see over here, right? So what we can do is we can convert it to SSH, and a token will be given to us. We can copy this token, we can go back to GitHub and go to setting. Once the setting will be open, you have to add the key, right? So where are our keys? Deploy keys over here, and we have to add the keys to our GitFront to connect the GitFront with our GitHub, right? So I'm gonna add the key over here, and the key name I can use is GitFront, right? And the key which we copied from here, we can paste it over here, and then we can give the allow write access, right? This is optional, and I'm gonna add the key. The key has been added in the GitHub, and the GitFront is connected to our GitHub. Now what we can do is we can now build. You can see over here we have built it, and you can see over here now no error is seen in the GitFront. Now what we can do is we can view it, right? You can see over here we can remove it and rebuild it. Now you can see we have only readme file in a repo, so we can see we have added the description and you can see over here, right? So what we can do is, if let me share with you, if I update the readme, let's update the readme and made a commit, and let's see if the changes are reflected or no. Right, updated. Okay, and I'm gonna commit it, update the readme, and I'm gonna commit the changes. Right, so let's see. So if I again open it, this is the readme. Changes are not visible over here. Right, you can see I am reloading it and I am viewing it, and the changes are not here. The updated one is not here. Right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rebuild it. Once I'll rebuild it, you can see now the changes are here. Right, if you see, the changes are here. Right, you have to rebuild it once the changes are done, committed. Now what we can do is, if I share this, you can see I have copied the link. Right, if I go to incognito, and you can share this link over the WhatsApp group or email, so that your repository is now, you can see, is shareable through the third party. Right, now this is my readme and all the code will be visible through GitFront. You can use this, it's an amazing. And what you can do is, you can if you have upgraded your plan, you can see the visits as well. If you can see, I'm currently this is my visit from the I have visited it from the incognito and from the GitFront website. So it's telling my visitors. So whoever will visit your GitFront, and or whoever will click on the link of your this GitFront to see the code of your private repo, so the visits will be visible to you who visited. Right, so I think that's it from today's video, and hope you like it. And it's an amazing, because you don't have to add the collaborators in your repo. For example, if I show you that if I show you that I think yeah, this is the collaborator. You have to add the multiple collaborators over here to give the access to your private repository, but you don't have to do it anymore. You can use the GitFront to share the private repo. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.